All right. So we're rolling. Johnny, we wanted to say thank you so much for hopping on here and being willing to talk a little bit about your story. I'm super excited to ask you some questions, just have you share a little bit of what your experience has been. Cause I think you've achieved some pretty incredible stuff in the program. And I know you were starting from a hard spot. So I want to talk about that a little bit. So Johnny, I guess just to start is like, where were you before Winner Circle? Like what else had you tried?
I was working, and everything. I didn't really get into like any kind of investment, whatever, but
Mhm.
just working 9 to 5, just having a hard time trying to gain success or
Yeah.
be in a situation that I can support me and my kids and my family and everything. So, I had to put on a new challenge. So I joined the
Mhm.
Winner Circle training program.
And this was the first like training that you had done, like getting coaching and training, or had you done anything in the past?
I did like another marketing on the internet,
Okay.
but I ain't really see no success in it.
Mm,
Like everything that I did, I had to do it on my own. Like with
mm,
the Winter Circle training program, with the coaching calls, like that helps a lot.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it motivates you to take the next step.
Yeah.
And so with that, like I appreciate everything when I found out you did service like that,
Yeah.
So that's
What
good.
was there any fears for you when getting started? Like, was there any doubts running through your mind? Like, who the heck are these people? Like who's the Sam Martin guy? Like anything like that?
Yes, I did. I was worried about it,
Yeah.
So, I talked to people about it, situations, and I did second guess myself about it. But
Yeah.
you know what? I came to my sense and I want to do something else better with myself. Why not give it a try?
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
frustration gonna come, but I made it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Now we're here, right? So when
yes.
you first joined the program, like you got on the coaching calls, you came into the training, like what did you immediately recognize? Like, hey, this is what I need to start working on. Like this is what I need to fix.
When I first got in the program, like I seen an opportunity that it could be a life changer and
Yeah.
everything. So I thought about where I want to be at in life and
Mm,
where I'm at now. So it was like, it was a challenge. It was a
yeah.
challenge, but like I just had to do it. That was the thing, just doing it,
Yeah.
take everything with me and just like, let's go for it, and see what happens.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. So, when you did get started, a little bit longer, you were into the program, like once you started implementing, like what changes did you start to see in your life, in your career?
As I got into the program, every phase I went through was something new. So
Mm,
I wake up, don't know what I was gonna be facing with the Winter Circle, but I gained a lot of knowledge. Like it's incredible because I learned so much that I probably wouldn't have learned just doing what I wanted to on my own, and that's what I give to Winter Circle. Like I learned so much stuff, like it was incredible. And
yeah.
like I would recommend anybody to join this program because what they will succeed and the
Yeah.
knowledge they will gain.
Yeah. So and I'm so glad to hear about everything that you learned and like, the implementation, like the effects and the growth that you saw it having. Let's talk a little bit about your job. Like obviously you were in a job, had you run all over the country. It was like kind of just making enough to get by. And now you're able to land a new position that you're going to be transitioning into here soon. Like talk to me about that. Like how long did that take to land your position from like when you first started applying? And how did that feel like when you got that position that like, hey, now I can actually make some real money with this?
Yes, my new position. I'm super excited for this new job, this new role I'm taking on. And like from where I was, it's like I know so much in my trade, and like working long hour days with traveling, it was different. Like what I'm about to do now, I'm giving it my all, and
Yeah.
it's a big opportunity, a big step
Yeah.
in life, and like I ain't thought I would have did it, but I had to take what I learned from the training
Yeah.
program. I
Yeah.
took that and put it to use,
Yeah.
and I got great results.
Yeah. Yeah. And it wasn't always easy either, right? Like you ran into some
Oh,
challenges, like it took some hard work. You had to be dedicated with it. But like, once you got that offer, like once you landed that position, like how did that feel?
Oh, I mean, I was super excited when I just listened to him saying, "Look, I'm bringing you on board with my company,"
Yeah.
and it was like I did it. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
made it to where I wanted to be,
Yeah.
to grow. And like it just get better and better every day. Just knowing where I'm aiming at. Where I'm going. I got the help. Like the winter
100%.
circle training on the side. And I'm just grateful every day. I'm just grateful.
Absolutely. And Johnny, I'm so proud of you and the progress that you've made. Like you've done such a great job of like staying dedicated when things are hard, keeping your head up, staying focused. And that's why I wanted to bring you on here and share a little bit of your story because I think that's an example for what people can do. It's like if you want to see some change in your life, like you can make that happen. So I'm super excited about the progress you've seen already, but there's so much more to come. There's so much more that we can build and we're going to continue to do that. But already we've seen so much progress. So I guess my last question for you, Johnny, would be, what would you say to someone who's, thinking about joining Winner Circle? They're a little hesitant. Maybe they're skeptical. What would you say to someone who's on the fence about joining up with Winner Circle?
I'm like, go for it. This would be like one of the best days of your life. It's like nobody would give you an opportunity like Sam giving you. People might think otherwise about it, but it's great. You gain from it. The education, you won't be the same person. You transition to somebody you wouldn't think you would have been.
Yeah.
So like I'm highly recommending anyone that's watching this video to join the Winter Circle Training Program because it would change your life. And what you would gain from it, the experiences you go through, the phases, day by day, just pushing forward. You got Sam with you, giving you great guidance and everything. Like, don't pass this opportunity up because you won't run into nothing else like it.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Well, you heard it here. You heard it from the man, Mr. Johnny McGlory. I'm super glad we got a chance to jump on here and chat and just kind of talk a little bit about your story. So now we're going to just build this to a bigger and better level. We're going to continue to grow in your journey, but already like, just looking back on your progress, like you have so much to be proud of and so much to be excited about. So I think that's all the questions I have for you, Johnny. Appreciate you hopping on today and sharing your story. I think this will inspire others to take action and see what's possible when they saw you get out of your comfort zone and then they saw you face your fears. So I'm super excited to see you go through that process. And I'm proud of you for being an example for other people, not only in your family and the people around you, but also, those beyond. So with that, we can wrap up and appreciate you hopping on with me today, Johnny.
Yes. I'm glad to be here anytime for you, Sam.
I
Anytime.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.
All right. Peace.